This is by far one of the most painful videos to do. Gonna have to even have smoke while doing it. And I don't like to smoke on a video um, because it's a clear visual that I would rather die than to have this conversation. Um, I am really, really hurt. I don't think you could hurt me in any other better way than for me to show love and then have someone tell me, this was posted, you're seeking to heal yourself and love, yet you're unaware that you're contradicting yourself by projecting anything but love. And this is a light worker, and she went on to say, in regards to your satire, light workers, it would be wise to stop worshiping two individuals who you have deemed worthy light workers. And then went on to say, the Bible person you mentioned should know by the very doctrine he preaches that it is a sin to worship man's image. Yet this same person knows that it is in fact what you are doing. I'm worshiping man's image. And where did that come from? And did it come from a Bible? Is this her belief that we're not supposed to worship man's image? Is that really true? Are you getting your own? Where are you getting the rules to live by? Where is that making any sense, have any relationship to do with anything whatsoever, other than you just came to my channel and told me to hate two people that I happen to love? You don't want me to like two people that I happen to love. I see the good in two people, but you want to see the bad in two people. That I can't see anything wrong with them. I don't see anything that they are doing wrong. They're in alignment with me. So my concept of love would be what these two people are. I think they are the most purest form of love. And yet this light worker comes to my channel, tells me I'm not a loving person, and I should dislike these people. Now, I don't believe I've said dislike Bible people or dislike light workers or people that believe in aliens. They have their own beliefs. My belief is different. I think their beliefs are not exactly functioning, but I don't think it's go out and hate them. I think my whole channel says you turn into what you hate. So anytime I make a video, it's not about go out and hate these people. But what really, really hurt the most is to say that I was an unloving person. And I reacted. I got offended. I'm still offended. Offended to the point where I'd rather be dead than to live in a world with people filled with beliefs like that. I'd rather be dead than to no, there's no way in hell I'll be able to communicate with these people. There's no way I can improve my communication skills to express what it is I want to express and have it actually understood the way I want it to be understood. Because you're going to hear pieces. You're going to hear this word and that word and that word, and you're going to miss every second word and make it your own. And not what I'm saying. You're just going to see whatever it is you want to see. Which is the challenge, because how can you communicate when nobody's listening? how can you communicate when people are only going to pick and choose what words they want to listen to? You know, like, I'm finding it challenging. It's a big contradiction because in order for me, death is the way to repeat this game. If I hate this hell, the only way to repeat this hell is if I die. If I agree that all things must die and we all die eventually, and we just, what are we supposed to evolve into through this human experience? I think it is my thing. This is what I need to overcome. As soon as I overcome this, then I won't have this death wish. But it's the same thing with everybody, and nobody else realizes it, that you're not being understood. Everybody's misunderstanding everybody to the point where we're all gonna die and repeat this lovely game all over again. And this game is hell. And there's a better game in town. We can go for it, which is don't smoke and believe in yourself. And so I'm only sharing today where I'm at. I know that I am not in a good frame of mind right now because I'm extremely hurt. I am the one that's choosing to be hurt by it. And I'm seeing that it is my own lack of my own ability to communicate, my own ability to believe in myself that I can do this. Just because I don't know how to do it today doesn't mean I won't know how to do it in the future. But when I listen to self and what does self want to do, well, I blocked this girl. Why? Because I don't need somebody to tell me I'm not a loving person. It's like, if you don't want to see love, you will never ever see love. It's a matter of when you want to see love, it will show up. So in the position of I'm attracting all of my experience, I am creating all of my experiences. I put something out there that offended her. So that is the vicious circle that we're in, is we're all saying something that offends everybody. Nothing is true. Everything is one big lie. So if anybody starts telling truth, well, the ones that are believing the lie are gonna really reject the guys that are telling the truth. And which one is telling the truth? Who knows? So all I can do is look at it from my perspective. And I know that I'm wrong in blocking, but I know that I emotionally can't handle a conversation with this person. It would tear me apart because I'm simply not ready for that conversation yet. I put it out there, I put videos out there, and I'm going to get attacked for those, but I'm not able to handle those attacks quite perfectly yet. It's my lesson. I can see myself doing it. I put something out there because I know I can handle it. My lesson is to get better at handling it and not be so offended, and being able to have that conversation. But then I look at, okay, blocking, what does that do? Okay, if I am a loving being, if I truly believe, no, that I am a loving being, then I'm not going to fall into the label of being unloving that somebody says. And so if I block, then that helps me in my healing because I am preventing negative energy from entering my field so that I can heal. But I'm not getting rid of my challenge. And at the same time, she'll turn into me, because if I blog, she'll get pissed off, and if I do this video, she'll get pissed off. And when we get pissed off, it tends to have our focus. So it's going to be something that she's going to think about through her hate, because she'll hate hearing this. And she'll turn into me. So it's up to me to be the mirror image of love, so that if she does turn into me, I hold that responsibility now. That the more I get people hating me, I have to be as loving as possible. And I'm admitting that for me to be smoking, for me to be hurt, means I'm not exactly at the best loving state of mind. So I'm not someone healthy to mirror yet. But I think it's a process. I think I am still in process. I think every one of us are in process. And I think we need to share information. And this is more like a diary. This is, well, this is what happened. This is what I can see myself doing. This is what's coming back. And this is how I'm responding. And I know my response is bad. And I am just stuck in, how do you communicate this without offending anybody? So the more that I put this out there, because I do happen to believe in this friendship, that this girl's trying to tell me not to be friends with her. Well, this guy's tracking me, and he's doing a damn good job. And one of the ways that he can track more is if he sees more of myself. If he sees more of where I'm coming from, then he'll be better to understand my will and help track me through the challenges that I'm working for. And he'll just offer me really good advice on how I can make a shift in my life, because he'll make me see things that I can't see in myself, and he's really, really good at it. So that's more of the driving force behind this, is I'm putting out what's going on with me, and hopefully I'll get some good advice on the direction I need to go into. So I am doing this for my own healing, for no other reason. Now, what did I do that was unloving? Well, here's this girl that's trying to get full custody of her son, and going through mediation first, which I'm in agreement, but the mindset that I see this person going into mediation is like pointless. Mediation today, the way it's set up, is designed exactly like a justice system, where somebody's going to end up losing. And it's always going to be the child that loses. When you go in that justice system with the idea that you are going to be the winner, and zero concern for the other guy winning anything, you want him to lose, then you go into that justice system. Whoever wins in that mediation, whoever wins in a justice, is the criminal, is the one that's guilty, is the one that is doing something wrong against humanity, because our whole justice system cannot tell right from wrong. It's specifically designed so criminals win. And it's designed so society will believe what a judge says. And if a judge says this guy's wrong, then all of society will say, well, I don't care whether you think you were right and a judge thought you were wrong. You're obviously wrong because a judge said you were wrong. So as society, we tend to support the wrong judgments of judges. And go and look at any Law and Order show. Really, really look at it, because every single law type show will show you how there is no morals in laws. There's no ethics. They will put people in jail constantly. They will threaten you. Oh, if you don't plead guilty, you'll get 50 years instead of the 15 years. You're innocent, but you don't want to be doing, the 50-year time, and sometimes it's 5 years over 50. What are you going to do? Do the 5 years, and then when you get out, you're labeled as guilty for doing something you never did, but you've been threatened by a justice system. that just wants somebody in jail, not the guilty person in jail, just somebody in jail. Go look. I'm going to continue on another tape.